Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Picks and Parlays, back with NFL Week 1, September 13th, 2020. We're looking ahead at NFL Week 1 matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals hosting in the Los Angeles Chargers. Of course, two new starting quarterbacks for these two teams. Before I get to it, though, if you haven't done so, make sure you give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell to turn on notifications. Make sure you don't miss out on all the great stuff we do daily, including we've got several already matchups that we've covered for NFL Week 1 looking ahead, and then we're already going to start talking about the NBA and NHL playoff as we get those matchups here in the next few weeks, so make sure you don't miss out. All right, so we look at two teams that are at a crossroads, turning to new quarterbacks and two rookie quarterbacks getting drafted, hopefully to get play. Of course, Joe Burrow will get the start here in Cincinnati. Of course, full disclosure, I am a lifelong Cincinnati resident and Cincinnati Bengals fan, so yes, feel sorry for me. But the Bengals here turn it over to Joe Burrow and his Heisman year. What a year he had at LSU last year. I think we'll see big things. Of course, also go along with maybe the best running back or top 3 running back in football, I believe, Joe Mixon. And then, of course, they're getting back A.J. Green. So you can't complain if you're the Bengals. You basically have 3 of the best players, hopefully, at their position in the future if Joe Burrow is as good as what everybody thinks he will be. But also, of course, the Chargers look like they're going to turn to Tyrod Taylor, even though they did draft Oregon quarterback Justin Herbert. Looks like he will play backup role for the Los Angeles Chargers in the first few weeks, if not more, depending on how Tyrod Taylor does. Really, last year, both of these teams were killed with turnovers. Hard to win when you don't win the turnover battle in the NFL. The Bengals defense also was terrible. I think the Bengals defense they're getting a lot younger and a lot faster. I think that will help the Bengals. And you're getting here, we look at the Bengals here as a 3.5 point underdog. So give me that extra hook. I'm always going to be looking to play home underdogs in week 1 of the NFL season. And you get a improving defense for the Cincinnati Chargers. They've been very good in defense the last few years. It's been their inconsistent quarterback play of Phillip Rivers. Of course, that's why they've let him go and turning to Tyrod Taylor and then, of course, in the future to Herbert. But I think you ask Tyrod Taylor to go on the road here against a Bengals team that's got a lot of momentum right now, a lot of hype because of Burrow. And I think this could be an upset spot for the Bengals, but at the worst, I think they cover that 3.5 point spread. So let's take the Bengals with that extra hook. In NFL Week 1, of course, this is early June that we're covering this. This line could move a little bit before then, and we're assuming this one's going to go off on Sunday, September 13th. But of course, with COVID-19, who knows? This could be pushed back to later in the year. So those are the asterisks that we need to say before we sign off here. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.